Every day I get up, I am sad, guys. I'm sad and I'm depressed because my mental health just took a plummet. And guys, I was at the point where I made a plan to kill myself.
There you go. Former Miss Universe Jamaica contestant Tyra Spaulding dies at 26. Police are investigating the case of possible suicide pending confirmation of the official cause of death. Here at Heartlease TV, our hearts are heavy as we mourn the loss of the beautiful Tyra Spaulding. It has been reported that she was found unconscious in her apartment on the evening of Tuesday, September 23rd. This is said by the Jamaican Constabulary Force Corporate Communications. Here's a statement from Miss Universe Jamaica organization. Let's keep Tyra's family, friends, and loved ones in our heartfelt praise as we celebrate the beautiful life she shared with us. Miss Tyra Spaulding had openly shared her mental health struggles in a series of emotional YouTube videos before her death. This was definitely a cry for help across social media. In this case, there are more questions than answers. Some of the questions is where was the family? Where was her friends, boyfriends, people close to her? Did anyone see any signs? As I said, there is so many questions. But she put it all out there on video and documented at least 3 months of it. She was definitely aware that something wasn't right. She had thoughts in her head. She also was looking forward to what's going to happen within 10 years, how she could look back on her videos and see where she came from. Now, she also tried to occupy herself and keep herself busy by going to gym, doing a lot of running. She loved running. And that actually helped to keep her mind off of the negative issues she was going through. In one of her videos, she actually said, "I am fighting for my life." Before modeling, she worked in an accounting and graduated 5 years prior. She was known for her friendly, intelligent, and determined personality. Tyra Spaulding. We all need to educate ourselves on mental health awareness. Here at Heartlease TV, we're on a mission to create communities that care for people with, or should I say, living with mental health illness. There's a long way to go before we have communities that truly care for people with severely affected by mental health illness. This video is all about crying for help. Please watch to the end and please drop some comments below. Let me know which way you're thinking.
I came home, I didn't even shower. Like, I just slept in my bed, like straight off. Hello, guys. So I'm here again. Um, I don't know. I think I'm going to start a YouTube channel just to vent because I feel like I need some form of outlet. Bro, every day I get up, I am sad, guys. I'm sad and I'm depressed. And I know that a lot of people probably don't even care, because nobody knows me and stuff. But no, man, I have to do something. I have to do something. Bro, I went to a party yesterday because a friend of mine had like a birthday thing. And I came home, I didn't even shower. Like, I just slept in my bed, like straight off the street. Straight, not the street, straight off, straight out of the party. I mean, I didn't really dance on anybody or, rub up, rub up. But what does that mean? Like, am I nasty or am I depressed? Like, bro, this shirt is not even clean. Like, I took it out of my laundry basket and I put it on. Like, what is this? Bro, I'm at work right now. I have a deadline to meet at 12 o'clock. And I'm over here on my phone, like, doing what? Like, I feel like my life is just spiraling all over the place, like, out of control. Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, I don't even understand what I'm doing, or why I do the things I do. Like, is anybody else out there that does the same things I do? Or am I the only one that is over here, like, just struggling, trying to find a will to live every day? Like, I don't see the point. Like, I don't even understand. Like, from we're born, we have responsibilities. Like, as we come out of the womb, we have responsibilities. And it's only a matter of time before we actually have to fulfill these responsibilities and these duties. Like, think about it. Your parents, for those who are fortunate enough to have parents that can take care of them, your parents will take care of you for the first 18 years of your life. And then after 18, you just have to figure it out on your own. Like, what? Bro, I don't even I don't even understand. Like, what's the point? Like, we're born to pay bills. We're born to make money. We're born to contribute to society by doing what? Working for somebody else? Like, how am I expected to contribute to society and I don't have anything? Like, the only thing I have is this face, these hands, this hair, like everything I have been born with, like, blessed with from God. Like, I don't have anything else. So how am I expected to make some impact in society? Like, I don't understand. By the looks of it, it seems like just a section of the population, a very small section of the population, is born blessed somehow. How did they get the things they have? How did it get passed down through generations and generations and generations? I don't know. But like, those people, some people are like just well off, and then the rest of us, we have to we have to just work for the people who are well off. Like, I don't understand. Like, what? How is life even set up this way? Like, who set things up like this? Like, how is it that some people just born and have, and some people just born and don't have? Like, what's the difference between those people who have and those people who don't have? Like, what makes me different from them? Like, don't we have the same brain? Like, what what makes them special and me not special? Like, why don't I have things? Why do they have things and I don't have anything? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get, like, there's something that's not, it's not right about, like, society and how life works. Like, I don't understand. And it's so interesting because if you talk to those people who have it, somehow they find problems to have for themselves. Like, they wake up, they don't even have to pay bills because, like, maybe their parents, are just well off. And they still find problems to have. Like, huh? Like, huh? There are people out here who can't even afford to eat. Like, they can't afford their bills. Like, there are real problems and real issues out here. Boy, I don't understand. I feel like I'm an alien here on Earth. Because when I look around, I'm like, everything is so unfair here. And everything is so backwards. Like, what? The people who have don't even, like, some of them don't even deserve, like, what they have. I don't even, it doesn't even make sense. And those are the people that get more and more and more and more all the time. Like, and then the people who are more deserving because maybe they're, more humble or just more, just nicer. Those people just get left, like, out in the wind. Like, it's every man for himself, it's every family for themselves. Like, how is a person to survive out here? Like, my mental health just keeps declining and declining and declining, and I don't get it. I don't. Alright, let me just tell you guys what I have to say. So basically, guys, I posted, as you can see, that I resigned from my 9 to 5 job, but it was a terrible decision because my mental health just took a plummet. And guys, I was at the point where I made a plan to kill myself. So, anybody out there considering just quitting their job, don't do it. Don't do it. Um, yeah. So I basically told my boss, like, I gave up on myself. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm actually going to end my life, and I'm only telling you this so you can protect the company. And man, he was there for me still. Like, he came in office and we spoke, and he said, Tyra, I'm here to help you. And he was very supportive. So perhaps those things that I was thinking, about him and the company and the whole church thing, perhaps those thoughts weren't so accurate. So I hope nobody's offended by what I said. I really don't want to take it down because honestly, it is real and it is true and it is my story and it is genuinely how I felt at the time. Like, every single thing I said, it came straight from the heart. That is where my mind was. So I don't feel like I should take it down, but I just I just feel like I should clarify or give you guys an update to let you know that you know things and the people that I were talking about and the situation that I was talking about, perhaps it wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be, because my boss actually said, I'm here for you like 100%. I'll help you with the therapy, because he was like, no man, girl, you need to get some therapy like right now, because this is an emergency. Like, well, how you must just get and tell me, you want to kill yourself. Like, it's actually crazy, and he was actually alarmed. So I don't know, perhaps what I was thinking about the whole. I mean, if you watch the video, if you watch the My Story video, you'll see, where my mind was at the time. And yeah, basically, he was like, we kind of worked it out. So technically, I'm still employed right now. Um, Still alive, thankfully. Because, guys, I actually had a plan. Like, I was going to pull the plug, like, legitimately. Um, and I don't know. I'll just give you guys all the information about the story and just leave it there for you guys to make your own assumptions on just, you know, on what I present to you. I tried to be as honest as I could be, to genuinely share how I felt. And yeah, I mean, what else could I have done? I felt like I was at the end of the line and I just couldn't stay here anymore. But the whole killing myself part, I mean, I did experience something like this years ago where I left the company and then I tried to kill myself. But no, man, I had a plan. Like, I was about to execute these videos. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. I genuinely want to know. Because maybe I'm being a little bit too much, you know. But honestly, still, I think that therapy session might have saved my life, because I was actually planning to pull the plug. I mean, who knows? I had a date set, exactly what I was gonna do. Who knows? Maybe I'll still do it. I don't know. Maybe these videos are my, what would you say now? My testimony. You know, because honestly, the whole job thing aside, I feel like I honestly feel like I've mostly given up. I mean, therapy was good, yes, it helped me, but at the end of the day, even the therapist said the decision is mine, and I don't know. When I look around at this world, I don't, I don't see anything worth fighting for, anything worth living for, per se. So I don't know. Maybe I will still carry out my plan. You know, this is so crazy. Like, I'm actually still in a crisis right now. Well, Olaf, what the hell is this? Oh no. Look at this. Ugh. What is that? I didn't even see it. Anyway. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to post these videos and, well, when we did, let me not say that. I shouldn't talk like that, right? I should be positive. I should be positive and optimistic. Hello, guys. I am about to head to the gym because, boy, I'm fighting for my life over here. I feel like I need to go out and do something because my mind is trying to kill me. And if I do nothing, I am going to die, guys. Every day I get up, my mind tells me to go and jump off a building. It tells me to go and overdose on pills. It tells me to go and hang myself. I am fighting for my life. Where do these thoughts come from? I don't know. I have no idea. They're my own thoughts, but do I want to be having them? No. Do I want to die? I mean, it would be easier, than having to deal with the ups and downs of life. But boy, I don't know. But all I know is right now I'm fighting for my life. Um, and right now I'm just trying to do anything I can that will either distract me, I don't know, give me temporary motivation. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I love running, and so I'm going to go to the gym, get a day pass, and just run for a little while, and hopefully whatever depression or whatever suicidal thoughts I have will go away and like leave me alone for a little bit. No man, but I'm in a crisis. I'm fighting for my life over here. This is so crazy. I wonder how many other people go through stuff like this. And I wonder why, like, I don't know, I can't quite pinpoint, like why am I thinking all of these things all of a sudden? It's like, oh my gosh, my hair has grown, man. My hair has definitely grown. But I can't understand why. It's like there's two different me's. One of them wants me to live, and one of them wants me to die. They want me to die. Eh? It's me against me over here. Me against me. Me against me. Am I the only person that experiences this? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But I feel like a lot of people don't even live to tell the tale or to tell their story because their mind just consumes them and they just end up killing themselves. Because look how many people commit suicide and them things. Why do we do it? Why? Is it the devil possessing us? I don't know. Like, what is this? Something keeps telling me that, life would just be easier if I wasn't here. Like, I keep thinking, oh, if I don't, it's either I die now or die later when I'm old and gray. And then I don't know if it's because I'm a woman, but I'm thinking about my biological clock, how less attractive I'm going to get as I get older. Like, how am I going to build a sustainable future when I'm struggling to work this 9 to 5 job, you know? Like, can I manage entrepreneurship? Do I even know the first thing about entrepreneurship? Because if not a 9 to 5, then what? What will I do? Like, what the hell? What the hell? I think I'm in a spiral right now. Man, I'm just recording so that, one day, hopefully, somebody who's struggling with what I'm struggling with can look at it and say, well, I don't even know, because if I end up dying, then that won't be much help. That won't be much motivation to anybody, so I don't know, but maybe you can get some ideas as to what you can do to fight, because I am actively fighting right now. Like me going to the gym and, doing a little session. That's me fighting. Like, my mind is telling me to give up, but I haven't. I haven't given up as yet. Yeah, I can't quite pinpoint what the problem is. Why I have such strong feelings now of just, it's overwhelming. It is overwhelming. But this is me trying my best, to just do something, anything. Because doing nothing is going to get me nowhere. Um, yeah, so maybe I'll video something when I'm in the gym. I think I'm literally only going to just run on the treadmill because I love running. I absolutely love running. So hopefully that will put me in a better mood. But I'm definitely in a battle right now. Mm. Mm. Half of me wants to stay and half of me wants to go, wants to leave this place. Every day I get up, I think about dying. I think about different ways. I think it's a mess. It's a mess. It is a mess. But I'm still here. That means something, right? And as long as I'm here, I'll just continue to document and record my journey until I am no more. I'm going to at least give myself a fighting chance and try. I get up every day and I feel like I want to quit, but I don't know. I'm just trying my best. I'm trying my best. But it definitely is a real struggle. A battle. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, bye. I'm back home, feeling good, in a much, much, much better mood. That was such a great workout. Such a good session. I'm about to eat. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I went to the gym. did a little session, but honestly, I feel like it kind of, I feel like it kind of motivated me to, I don't know, to want to make something of myself or to do more in life. Like, there are so many things I would like to do. So many things I would like to do. However, I guess because I don't have a plan on how to actually achieve what I want, it seems kind of impossible to me right now. But I think I'm just not trying hard enough. I think I just need to actually sit, figure out like the end goal, like where I see myself when I'm old and gray, and I make a plan, kind of like work backwards. Make a plan as to how I'm gonna get there. Not me looking like a peacock. I look like a bird. But yeah, that was a really good session though. Very encouraging. I'm glad I went. I definitely did not leave in the same, I guess, state of mind that I went in. Guys, when I went, I couldn't even show. Like, I didn't show in days. Like, I didn't want to eat. When I wake up, I'll just be like, another day. It felt like just despair every single day. I was like, no, man, I need to try something. I need to try something. Because if I stay at home and continue on this path, it doesn't look like it would end well for me. So I'm just here to give you guys a little update to say I'm feeling better now. I'm somewhat of a better mood. And I'm feeling quite encouraged to make a plan for my life. Don't know how I'm going to achieve, my goals and how I would execute the plan, but I at least need something. It's just something to look forward to. Something to keep in mind, something to motivate me. Yeah. I should change the name of this channel to like Tyra Diaries or Tyra Chronicles or something. I don't know. I feel like this is almost like a journal, like a video journal of my journey. Because, well, I'm literally just talking about my problems. Just like what I do in a journal. Who wants to see this? I doubt anyone. But I don't know, it's giving me some form of hope and something to do. So I'm gonna continue so that when I live out my life and I'm old and 10 years from now, I can go back through these videos and say, "Well, look how far you've come, Tyra. You know, look how much you've grown," and you know, I'll have some form of record of where I was compared to where I am, like in the future, if you get me. This chicken is huge. Look at this. Like, look at it in comparison to my head. It's huge. Yeah, that is where it's at right now. So long story short, I don't feel as bad about life, and I'm glad I went to the gym. Well, you know, I feel like there's something fundamental about handling stress and just handling when you just don't have enough, and trying to troubleshoot, find solutions. Something fundamental about that I don't really understand, or I don't have that. What would you say now? Survival mechanism in me. Like I don't know what to do when I don't have enough. I just sit and cry and then think, oh, life is too hard, and then my solution is to dip like out of this world. So I don't know. Maybe there's something I need to develop. I need to stop thinking that suicide is an option. I need to just take that off the table and start looking for practical solutions to my problems. Because I feel like that's where my mind always goes. Oh, I can't do what I want to do. I can't afford to do what I want to do. So might as well just give up. Perhaps that's a particular personality type. I don't know. Perhaps it's just the way my brain is wired. Perhaps it's because of how I was grown. I don't know. I really don't know. But actually, I'm feeling really grateful for life right now. Really grateful. Oily. Yeah, things don't seem too bad. Boy. Let's see, what else to talk about? This is my favorite part of the chicken. The leg. Yeah, another episode of Tyra's life. I'm still here though, and I'm glad and I'm grateful. Because given the number of times I have thought about, just ending it all and whatever. I'm not surprised, I swear. Anyway, I feel like I'm going on and on. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, it's my life right now. First things first, I need to make a plan. Shake it to the max. Shake it to the Man, I'm not a decent eater. Sorry, go. I eat anyhow anyway. I don't care. Mm, mm. Yeah, anyway. I want to relax for the rest of the day and just think about what I really want in life. Even if it sounds crazy or ridiculous. And then I'll try to work backwards. See if I can achieve it. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's nice talking to you guys. Okay, bye. Hi, guys. So, I have come to the conclusion that God doesn't exist here on earth in the way we think He exists. I think this world is way too evil, way too wicked. Honesty has no place here. Truth has no place here. Morals have no place here. I think this world is truly, truly evil and evil only. It was set up by evil men, wicked people, corrupt people. And honestly, I think the separation between God and man is that God, this is my theory, God cast us down here to earth to live, to see that we really don't have things figured out as much as we think we do. I think only two places exist, two realms, which is with God and without God. So I think without God is here on earth, like what we can see, the universe itself that is unfolded right before our eyes, like what we see. And with God is what we can't see. And it's not here on earth. It's in another place. It's in a place perhaps far away that we can't see, we can't hear, we can't touch. I think the world is being run the way it is because man meaning men and women, like the man that's in the Bible. It says God created man. I think we know what we're doing, but we really don't. I don't think we know what we're doing at all. And ever since I went into the church, I have been trying to find purpose, and I've been trying to find the reason why I'm here. And I've come to the conclusion that life is pointless. There is no purpose. We have just been indoctrinated to breed like animals, to have children. The government, the rulers of the world, those are the people who set life up this way. That's why life is so difficult. It's so hard because it was only set up and designed for a few people to be on top and stay on top, and for most of us to suffer. No matter how much I look on this world, I don't see any good. I don't see any mercy. I don't see any salvation. It's all just one big hoax. It's just an illusion. And the nice people, the people that you think are nice and good and kind, they're really not. They're probably pretending, you know. Yeah, I have come to the conclusion that God does not exist in this world the way we think he does with Jesus, and something is not right. Something is not right. I think the story of Jesus might have just been made up to give the poor people hope, something to hope for, something to believe in. Because when you sit and you really look at poor people's lives, they have no hope in this world. They're born poor, and they're more than likely 100% they're going to die poor. 100%. Like 100%. Unless you sell your soul and you do certain things. You sell your soul, and somehow, by some stretch of luck, you make it out. There is no making it out, guys, and having your morals intact. It doesn't exist. Everything is transactional. If you see somebody go from poor to rich, there is something or someone more than likely behind them, on their team, on their side. They have a wild card in their pocket. There is no making it out. And that is a very, very harsh and hard reality to accept. That's why I think the story of Jesus and religion and all them things were created to give people something to do, something to pay attention to, something to hope for, something to believe in. And I'm saying this now because, well, honestly, guys, we don't get to choose how we are brought into this world, but we can choose how we leave, how we exit. We do get to choose our death date. It's just that a lot of people, they're not going to choose that option because for some reason they feel entitled to be here just because they're alive and just because they exist. They feel like they should have everything that this world has to offer. Why do people feel this way? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. You were brought here with nothing, literally, with absolutely nothing, naked as the day you came here, and some way, somehow, you believe that everything, all the comforts and the luxuries of this life should belong to you. Because what exactly? And then, guys, This is a an unpopular opinion, but I don't think I don't think we should be reproducing as much as we actually are reproducing. I think. Well, actually, I don't know why it is that we reproduce so much. Perhaps because it's in the Bible that says we should get married to each other. But see, this is again why I'm starting to question the Bible. Like, how can marriage and children be the way, be what we're supposed to do? Like, unless you have a plan for that child's life from start to finish, it doesn't make sense for you to bring them here. I don't get it. It's like you bring them here and then believe that some invisible power, something that you have probably never heard from in your entire life, and is only your subconscious. It's only your subconscious that has been whispering things to you in your mind, and you believe it and say, "Oh, the Lord said to me." You believe that some invisible wind hovering over the water is somehow going to give that child purpose and to give that child a good life? How? How? Like this doesn't make sense to me. Why don't you guys question these type of things? Don't you see that we're just all born to be workers? If you're born into a family that does not have it, that child is going to become a part of the system, and it's going to be next to impossible to get out. We're just breeding workers for the system. Open your eyes. Don't you see that? For the men out there, the concept of marriage and children, and the man should be the head of the household and he should provide and protect and blah blah blah. Don't you see that that concept is not even bulletproof? Like, look at Charlie Kirk. That man just died. But look what's happening. Look what's going to happen to his wife and his children. They're gonna have to work, because how else are they going to support themselves? Like, unless you have family. If you have family, well then congratulations. But if you don't, she's just gonna have to work, and those children are gonna grow up and they're going to be like, oh, I have to work too. It doesn't make sense. See, oh, you go around talking about, oh, I'm the provider, I'm the protector. One bullet and you're gone. And your whole philosophy about providing and protecting. You can't provide and protect if you're dead. Like, and whatever you leave back, it's going to run out, because you're the only one that can carry on your legacy. That's how I see it. Yeah, like even the rich people, when they reproduce, not even that I fully understand, because they bring children here. Who is to say that the child is going to want to work at your company and carry on your legacy? It's selfish. I think reproduction is very, very selfish. It's very selfish. It's inconsiderate of the child. That's just how I feel, guys. That is how I genuinely feel. And the whole king concept, you have some men out there that make money and they want to have as many children as possible. And they're going to grow up to be what? They're going to start their own business, go into different trades, professions. I mean, yeah, but then what's the end goal? Like, just to make money? To be happy? Like, what is the point? I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't we see that this doesn't make any sense? We're going to have a bunch of children, and then they're going to grow up, and they're going to be forced to have to go out there in the world to deal with God knows what, to deal with all manner of evil that is in this world, because this place is truly evil and truly wicked. Like, don't you think about these things before you have children? Or do you have children as a retirement plan? Is that the reason why people have kids? I don't know. I think the concept of having children is just misconstrued. Because you have as many children as you want, and then what? What about the child? Like, you telling me that child is going to grow up and just never question anything, never question the reason why they're here, their purpose, like why they do the things they do, what kind of valuable contribution are they making to society? We just go on autopilot and go with what is before us. Like, ah boy, ah boy. And then you have another concept of these men that their daughter should have an easy life and their son should have a hard life. But what's gonna happen if, for perfect example, what's gonna happen if the daughter loses her husband by a bullet in the neck? Then what? She's just gonna have to remarry, and then I think, bro, you men don't have to deal with these sexual appetites of these men. So you don't understand how difficult it is sometimes being in these relationships, handing your daughter off to a man you don't even know. Not a man that you don't even know, but a man that that you probably don't even know, like, fully. You know, he can present himself as a nice, eligible bachelor, but no one is purely good, guys. Absolutely no one. And over time, that's when you see people's real, true colors start to show. That's why nothing is lasting these days, because people are just like, they're over it. They're over everything. They are over everything. Anyway, what else do I want to say? Yeah, guys, just live your life. Do what you want to do. Don't let anybody, rude. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, none of this really means anything. It's all pointless. You know, if you don't die now, if you don't die young, you're gonna die old, guys. We're just born to die. We're born to die. Perhaps that's what the Bible meant when it says, Man had knowledge, and with that came sin. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Well, no, it's incomplete. Man had knowledge, and with that came sin, and with sin came death. So if we are all born to die, it must mean that the concept of being born, like constantly producing humans more and more and more and more, it must mean that that is the concept of sin, concept of death, no? Think about it. Think about it. What else could it mean? Because as far as I see, the minute we're born, we're subject to death. That's the only thing I see. That's why babies die. Bro, people die from in the womb. And not like abortion. I mean, like stillbirth, like complications during pregnancy, you just die. The minute that life is formed in that womb, before it even comes out into this world, it is subject to death. That is the only guarantee a life has, a human life. Yeah. And also, what I want to say is, yeah, none of this world, it makes sense. Because you telling me that it's only some people who go to a building enclosed in four walls, a ceiling. Those are the only people that are going to make it into heaven. What that does that make sense to you? Let's look at the Christians specifically. You telling me that if I don't go into some water, be submerged, read a book, say some words, go to meetings, you telling me if I don't do all of that, I'm not going to make it into heaven because who says so? Because you said so? Hmm? That makes sense? That don't make no sense.